Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. Welcome to another double unboxing. Forgive me if I seem a little bit sheepish today. This is the second double unboxing video that I've made in close to as many weeks. I've spent a fair few dollars on watches over the course of December. But hey, that's okay, isn't it? I keep telling myself it's fine. For every one that I bought, I probably sold one. And I've got a YouTube watch review channel. What else am I supposed to do? It is okay, isn't it? Isn't it? So what have I been spending my money on this time? Well, the Braun Digital, I pretty much declared an interest in this one in my State of the Collection video at the beginning of December. I love digital watches. I've got a whole bunch of Casios, I'm wearing one now, but I was looking for something a little bit more upscale, a kind of premium digital offering, if you will. Let's see what this Braun looks like when I peel off the stickers. And the Mini Turtle, another watch that I've had one eye on for about a year. They came out, I think, about a year ago now, and I almost picked one up at the time, but I held off until the prices dropped a little bit, and indeed they did. I got a cracking deal on this one just before Christmas. Let's see if it was money well spent or not. My, it has been an expensive few weeks in the JOMW household. Another double unboxing. And just like last time, I'm going to open the oddity first and keep you hanging on like Kim Wilde for this Seiko in just a minute or two. So on to the Braun. And first of all, a thank you. Thank you to subscriber Brian. I'm going to thank you before I open the box, Brian. He commented on my State of the Collection video. I had mentioned that I was interested in either this Braun or the Gerlach Cosmonauta. He spotted one of these on Amazon UK at a good price. I obviously still have connections in the UK, so I ordered one, sent it to my dear old mother, and she posted this one to me. Arrived here just after Christmas. And there it is. So just the unboxing today, I'm going to peel off the stickers, size it up. This one I'm going to have to do a little bit of work, I suspect, to come back with the proper review in a month or so. Wrist tape, those Germans, they think of everything. Each individual digital watch obviously has a module, specific set of operating instructions and so on. So this one's going to require a bit of effort on my part, but I'm sure it will be worth it. BN0106 is the model number. I think they've been making these ones for about 6 or 7 years. I think it came out in 2012, 2013. Not particularly popular, a bit of a special interest piece, this one. Let's deflower the Braun then. Let's peel off some stickers. And leaving the best one till last. There we go. Look at this thing. Very unusual look for a watch. Made by an unusual company for a watch, to be honest. You probably associate Braun with kettles, toasters, and more specifically razors, but they do have a bunch of German-inspired watches. Okay, we're back and the watch is sized. Just took out one full link. Fairly simple, standard push pins. Took out one of these full links on the back end and it seems to fit me alright. I'll give you a wrist shot in just a second or two. Module also seems fairly easy to operate. Little backlight LED in that one, and this one you operate one push for the seconds, one push for the day and the month, and when it's in the seconds mode you can then flip it into the various other modes. Countdown timer, chronograph, stopwatch, what else have we got, an alarm. And there we are, time 1. I guess there's a couple of time zones possible in there. And back to the regular time, so it doesn't seem too troublesome to operate. Looks just like an Apple Watch, except it does absolutely nothing. Nothing, that is, except from looking seriously weird and a little bit cool on wrist. 36mm in diameter, 42 end to end. Weighed up for me though, sized on my 7-inch wrist, weighs in at 165 grams, so there's a fair chunk of weight to it. All stainless steel bracelet, butterfly clasp under there, all stainless steel case. You know I love my Casios, but I had a hankering for something a little more premium. Let's see if the Braun can successfully scratch that itch. Okay, and on to the Mini Turtle then. I actually bought this one in a Boxing Day sale on Christmas Eve. I got a great price on this, a really good price. Now, is it just me, or has YouTube and the watch community in general not really taken to the mini turtle. I mean, the turtle is wildly popular, big mod scene and so on. This one has been out, I reckon, for about a year now. I had a look at buying one of these 12 months ago. An Australian stockist got an early supply of them in about December, almost exactly a year ago from now. I had the choice to buy one at 550 Aussie dollars, which was expensive to me at the time. I thought, though, it could be a big hit, could do the channel some favours, but I decided to pass. I decided to wait until the price came down. But it seems to me that people have pretty much ignored the mini turtle, which I think is a bit of a shame. So SRPC 35K1, this being the bracelet model, 4R35 movement, aka the venerable Seiko NH35. Now I always, if I can, I always buy the watch on a bracelet. You're better buying the bracelet first if you want to put it on a NATO rubber strap or leather strap or something like that. Do so afterwards rather than getting it on a rubber strap and then regretting it and having to pay top dollar for the bracelet thereafter. Let's peel off some stickers again. No dial sticker on the Seiko today, so you're going to have to satisfy yourself with the caseback sticker instead. Okay, I'm back with a sized Seiko mini turtle and a very favourable first impression of this watch. Quality seems pretty good, you know, typical Seiko standard, feels nice and solid, sized up for my 7-inch wrist, weighing in at 160 grams. Typical Seiko, it's got a slightly misaligned chapter ring. Have a look at the index at the 6, that's how you know that it's genuine. But apart from that, this one seems like a pretty good one. And the size is spot on. Let's get it on wrist. I mean, I think that looks just about perfect. 42mm diameter, a low 39mm across the bezel. These cushion cases do have a particularly endearing habit of disappearing on the wrist. This one, I think, just about spot on. I did have a 6105 homage, a bomb frog that I wore quite a lot in 2017. I sold it at the beginning of this year, but I think this has a similar feel on the wrist. Doesn't really look or feel like a 42. Here it is next to my Oris 65, and I don't think that there's much visually between the two watches. The Oris is all dial with a small bezel. The Seiko, kind of similar looking thing. It's all case, but with a relatively small bezel. So I think it looks and feels like a slightly smaller watch, which is what I was looking for. I mean, I'm a relatively big guy, 6'2", 200 pounds. In new money, that's 187 and about 90 kilos. Perhaps 92 after Christmas. But I don't really like big watches. 44 is about the maximum that I've worn on a regular basis. Don't own anything above that. If you're a regular on the channel, you know I love my Seiko SKX, but it's the 013, it's the slightly smaller of the two. So I thought that the mini turtle would do a similar kind of job. I guess that's what Seiko thought when they launched it as well. Now, Hardlex crystal and a funny looking circular cyclops above the date window. I don't think that's going to last, do you? I intended to do a sapphire swap on this one from the moment that I hit the send button. I'll probably wear it for a month or so, come back with a full review towards the end of January, beginning of February, and then a mod vid shortly thereafter. Now this is fairly plain, black on black. I'm thinking maybe purple AR, maybe even a pop of green on that dial, just to add a little splash of colour to an otherwise fairly austere monochromatic watch. So another double unboxing video. This is getting bloody expensive. I'm gonna have to calm the farm for a couple of months at least. But that's me, got most of my Christmas wishes already, haven't I? I've got the Braun, I've got the JDM, all that's missing is the Nomos. And I'm really looking forward to wearing this Seiko out and about, getting a feel for the mini turtle, trying to get a handle on why it hasn't been as popular as some of their other models. I think this could be the sleeper hit of 2019 for me anyway. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, which hopefully won't involve me having spent a ton of money on more new watches.